Let's freaking go, chat. Let's freaking go. How we doing? Good evening. What's going on? We are back for yet another goated Globex session. That's the name now, goated Globex. That is the name. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Chat, I got some stuff to go over with y'all. I'll give it a second to let everyone filter in. It was an interesting day. Got some stuff to show y'all. Kind of do a check-in real quick and then get down to business. What up, Trader? What up, Philand? What up, Bobby? What up, Lambra? What up? It's popping. Yo, what up, D-Right? Hey, good to see you. Heard you were busy, couldn't get into the other streams. It's popping. So, chat, while everyone's filtering in, also pre-Tokyo Open, we do have Tokyo Open coming in pretty much in a minute. Opening really close to prior day's low. Price has already tried to trade higher into this LVN and rejected. I wouldn't be surprised if right off Tokyo Open, we go and sweep out 520s. Wouldn't be surprised at all. We'll see, though. We'll see. Kelly Kaufman was good, dude. He or she, Kelly Kaufman, he or she could be ambidextrous, ambiguous. I think that's the word. Could be either. You had a really good day today? Damn. Oh, how good is really good? Like, what up, Kelly? We talking like past account, like payout good, or just like I mean, anything green is good, let's be real. But what are we talking? Give me some context. Gotta elaborate on that. Slight elaboration required. All right, Tokyo did just open. Again, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we just go wick out 530s, 520s. Hey, past the Tradeify and an Apex. GG's, dog. GG's. Good stuff. Love to see that. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, you catch that? Yeah, GG's. Dude, I'll get into that in a little bit once more people are here. Oh my God. That's only part of the story, man. That's like honestly not even the most important part. But yeah, that was frustrating for multiple reasons, which again, I'll get into in a second. All right, they are trying 550s. They are trying right off the bat to go find it. Let me pull up Financial Juice real quick so we have an idea of what else will be happening tonight. We've got Australia news. Sick. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Got news coming on. Throw some news on the Barbie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for butchering all of that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. And nothing crazy coming on over here. So that's pretty much it. Sorry to all the Australians that are never going to watch the stream again. My bad. Oh, they do want it, man. They are trying. I mean, I'd like to see it. I think wicking out 530 and then running it back up would be all time. Yo, what up, Ryan? What up? What's popping? Brand new whip, just what? That's a big buyer. Dang. Dang, dude. Yo, dude. Dang, dude. Okay, let's keep this up. Chat, if y'all will notice, I have the accounts down here. I have the P&Ls up and I've got the Performance Center up. So I'll flip between those, but just so y'all can see what the P&L for the session actually is. Because I know the equity up here doesn't do a good job of showing that because you have to click into this to actually show like total versus close and all that. Hey, man, what? Y'all are supposed to go sweep the low. What is this? What is this? Very not chill. Very much not chill. That being said, how was y'all's day? Good, bad, yay, nay, left, right, up, down? Chart go up and to the right, chart go down and to the right, chart go left. What's going on? Oof, some part of me wants to short this, but I know this is also like the worst spot to short. If I wanted to short, I would have had to have been around for like 630-ish and then get short this LVN and go target prior day's low. Getting short from here is just atrocious risk. Not that my short from earlier today, which I will get into in a second, was any better, but speaking of, oh yeah, T2P, by the way, T2P. Speaking of, let me just flip back to that. So I'm on the 50K Lucid daily eval right now. That's like the trades that are going to show up here. So this is the account that I had. Where's my short? Huh? Huh? What do you mean it clears them? Bro, what? I thought it kept them up. Am I bugging? Okay, well, I guess I'm going to Discord because I sent it in the Discord. Good thing I did. That would have sucked if I wouldn't have been able to show y'all. Let's find it real quick. Oh yeah, by the way. By the way. Nice. Just smash! Nice, nice, nice. Where's my trade? Yeah, this, man. Look at this. So the context on this is I was like, all right, well, this is going to sell. I know it's going to sell. We all know it's going to sell. Wicking back up into Kelp mid, like I'm just going to short it. Like I'm literally just going to DCA short it. And that's what I did. Maybe not the most responsible decision I've ever made, but I did it. And it played out pretty nicely. And then so the context here is that, don't tell anyone, chat, I did this on my work computer. The context here is that I was in between like doing other things. And I had to step away. Right at this moment, you see that I killed it. I had to like, not just like step away, but I had to like get up and like go to a completely different office. So like I wouldn't have even been in the same room as this. And I was like, I'm not just going to leave this on. So I killed it for like 1,100 or something in profit. Came back 20 minutes later whenever I took this screenshot or this photo, and it's like 150 points lower. So that was awesome. Like it brings me green on the day on that account. So that's fine. This account had, I mean, you can see the balance up here now. It's 51,626. I think net on the day that brought me like 800 something. So like it's fine. Made money on it, but should have been an insane, it should have been a 1,500 like max consistency day is what it should have been. But whatever. And the story of how I got to that point prior to that was, so I'm on the 50K daily eval there, whatever, you know, just shorting it, just ripping them. Earlier in the day, I traded, are you ready for this, chat? Are you ready? This is the, should be able to read this balance. This is the current status of the 25K daily funded in the trenches, in the absolute trenches. So I fully thought I blew this. I fully thought, and I didn't really have time to check my dashboard, or maybe I just didn't think to, I don't know. I fully thought that this was toast because it hit the daily loss limit of 600 on the trailing drawdown. I was up on a trade, and it's not going to show them, is it? Yeah, see, it acts as the trades. That's so annoying. I was up on a trade, like somewhere here, during this long somewhere, and then it got trailed out for trailing drawdown. I was oversized. I'll be totally honest. I was way oversized, but I got trailed out on trailing drawdown to daily loss limit. So I thought I blew it. And then I opened my dashboard tonight, and turns out there is like all of $200 in drawdown on this. So that's going to be a task to reclaim, an absolute task. part of me is looking at the short like, to snipe out like prior day's low could be kind of tasty. If we can trade up into like 590s, 600s and reject that, or even better, like Kelp mid, honestly, on the 1 minute, reject that, I would take that short personally, but we'll have to wait and see. Sounds eligible for a full port. I don't know about that. I've got 3 Mycos queued up on it. We'll start slow. Start slow. Full port is emergency measures, okay? There's no need to throw that around yet. 200 is still potentially doable. I mean, we'll see, but might be able to make something happen. So if I can even just bring that back from the dead, that would be awesome. But that's how my day went. Hit DLL on the funded and then kind of a heater on the Lucid daily eval on the 50K. So for now, I'm going to stay on the 50K actually. And maybe later trade the funded. I want to give the market kind of an opportunity to show me what's actually going on, like give me a read before I start slinging stuff on, you know? I mean, looking at this, coulda, woulda, should taken this long, I guess, but at the same time, yesterday's low still seems like such an obvious target that I'm not super enthused about fading and looking for a long yet. Also, anyone know why we actually dumped? I'm assuming earnings. Was that like an earnings move after market? Or like pre-earnings or whatever? Oh, Subin, you're leaning against it. Got it. Yeah, dude, speaking of fading, I was in Danny's stream. I'm in a long and I look at Danny's stream and he's short. I was like, oh no. The old fade. And then we both somehow managed to lose money on that. I was long, he was short. We both managed to lose money. Incredible stuff. I got some honey green tea for the vocal box recovery. Pretty banging. Wow. Are they doing it right here? Is this going to be it? Is this the move? I really have trouble looking for long. I'm cooked. F. Feel that. I really have trouble looking for longs until prior day's low is slept. Once prior day's low goes, then I am super bullish. Super, super bullish. But until then, a little difficult. Chat, let me get a quick T2P in the chat real quick. Just a quick little T2P. You know, something light, something to get you warmed up. Get the old chatting fingers warmed up. Massive seller unloading slowly. Yeah, I mean, maybe, man. Maybe the big fish in the pond is causing ripples, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the big fish has an agenda to cause some ripples. I don't know. Y'all like the thumbnail today? I would have worn my spacesuit, but getting it pressed. It's getting pressed and clean, so sorry. Don't have my Astro suit with me today. Just had it for that photo shoot and then I had to send it back. Oh yeah, do we have NFP tomorrow? I didn't even look at tomorrow's news. I just looked at what we have tonight. We have jobs at 8:30 my time, Eastern. And then NFP on Friday, got it. And unemployment Friday as well. Got it. It tracks. Relentless selling, huh? Maybe. I hope they don't do it without me. Like, I really hope they can go sweep prior days low and not leave me here hanging, hoping that they sweep it and then they just never do. Because, like, I don't want to have to, like, FOMO DC way my way into this. I'd rather be able to just, like, wait for this to sweep, get long, and have no worries, you know? What does the 30-minute look like? Okay. So, like, we're kind of starting the pullback, like, wicked out 30K. Yo, does anyone ever mark out like the really big psych numbers? Like I know there's like the big numbers like 900, 800, whatever. Anyone ever mark out like 30K, 29K and like trade just off of that? I feel like that could be super interesting as like a psych strategy. Like hypothetically, let's say I mark out just starting here for no particular reason, honestly. Say I mark out like 29050 to 28950. Well, that's not a number. 28950. And then I just keep it like that. And like same thing at 28K. If I did this. The same thing twice. What's wrong with me? 27,950. Boom. So what if I did like that? Does this like play out at all? What's the tech, chat? What's the tech? Use them as confluence? I mean, look at it. Look at it. There's literally nothing else to this other than that it's just a really big number. Like that's all I've got. That is my entire play behind this. It's just a really big number. But that's kind of interesting. This, see, we were talking about nanos the other night. This is something that I would use for nanos. Like swing trading these psych numbers on a personal account could be super interesting to me. I mean, chat, is this the alpha? Major options, yeah, that makes sense. Big strikes. Chat, is this the alpha? Is this the tech? Chat, we've done it. We've cracked the market. Look at this. I mean, it's really like clean support and resistance. And it's also like very brain dead support and resistance. You don't have to like, there's literally like no thought behind this. You just mark out like a 50 point plus or minus 50 point range around the big psych numbers. And then classic support and resistance. And with the way NQ's moving recently, like, look at how often we're trading this. I mean, we went from July 30th, let's say you got long here or whatever, and then held a contract from July 30th to, we hit this on what? Let's say right here. You hold to the close to hit the actual psych number, not just the box. Hold to the close and hit 29K. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 days later. 3 days if you don't count your original days in getting long, like you don't count that day as a whole. Like, I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying, could be interesting. And then look at what we're doing right now. Hard rejection. Like, what if we just ranged 30K to 29K? What if that's the tech? I don't know. When do nanos come out? August 28th? I don't know, chat. I could be interested. August 24th. I really hope, really hope that the commissions on nanos, not even the commissions actually, the commissions should probably be manageable. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but even like 10 cents a side is doable. If you're holding it for like longer holds like this, it's doable. I'm more worried about liquidity. I hope there's like actual liquidity on the books there. And it's not just, you know, ghost town. Hey, what up, Christine? How you doing? What's going on? Nanos? Wait, Ryan, you didn't see? CME's releasing nanos, so like micros for equity indexes, but then one step down, so divided by 10. Like nano NQ. I got used to saying that. NNQ is going to be 20 cents a point. Isn't that crazy? how the times have changed. Back in my day, chat, I mean, I had to send a pigeon in to the brokerage with my orders. Can you believe that? Pigeon in a bottle. Mark out 420 on every level on the hourly? I don't know. Sounds like a lot. Sounds like you're trying to sell me some snake. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Foothill. That's why I'm trading the micros on this account specifically. Like, even though I was using like tens, I'm going to stick to threes for a second. Even though I was using tens, this is actually pretty interesting. We're like legit rejecting point of control. I just don't know if I care for it because like I get short here. Prior day's low is 13 points away. No, sorry, 30 points away. Do I really care to be in this for 30 points? Not really. I'd much rather wait for prior day's low to get swept and then potentially join the longs, or wait for us to catch a bid above point of control and then go take out like current session high. It just sounds like the better R play. But very interesting thoughts, very interesting. Oh, wait, so yeah, you're saying volume was low to begin with, but now micro volume is greater? Yeah. I hope it doesn't take like, I don't know, years. I hope it doesn't take literally years for nano volume to catch up to become like a tradable amount of volume. Hopefully it's a lot quicker. Because yeah, the micro book used to be pretty thin too. What are they doing here, man? Why are they pushing it here? Just sweep out prior day low, let me get long, and then call it a day. It's going to happen in London, isn't it? It always happens during London session, I swear. 3 a.m. Eastern hits, immediately best trade of the day sets up. Every time, I swear. It's like clockwork. I'm going to start setting an alarm for 3. And just sweep out Suvin's loss? Rip, sorry. Yeah, nanos are so small that yeah, they're absolutely useless to big money, you're right. Unless their big money's trading quite literally like 10 million contracts, which is an outrageous amount of volume. Chat, I did not go for a run today on purpose though. I ran the last 2 days and I just need to like give my Achilles a break because I can kind of feel my left Achilles has always been weaker, unfortunately. I don't know why. And I can kind of feel like in the morning, the day after I run, like I'll get up and be like, oh, that doesn't feel great. It just feels like it needs recovery. So took today off. How long or far do I run? I'm gonna be totally honest, I suck at running. I have run 2 marathons, but like they were not good runs. Like I was fighting to finish. Let's go with that. Like it was a grind. It was not like I ran that, felt good, like had a good time, you know, kept my breathing even and all that, like easy heart rate. No, it was like I was fighting to get to the finish line. So I normally am looking to run for like anywhere from like 3 to 6 miles usually is like my ideal kind of distance. I used to try running for time. And time runs are nice. Like if you just set yourself like an hour and a half time to go for a run, like that can definitely be nice because it kind of takes off the like you just don't think about, you know, the running part of it. You just kind of go, which is nice. So it's got its purpose. But yeah, like 3 to 6 miles, anything less than 3. And I never feel like I like fully warm up. Anything over 6 and you start to get into like a real like tiring run, at least for me, because I'm out of shape. What up, Bella? How you doing? Bella, do you run too? We're talking about running. We're on a marathon talk tonight. Suvin, you should try a half marathon. They're honestly really fun. I'm changing my marathon. Like I scheduled a marathon for September. I'm changing my distance to a half marathon because I don't think I'll survive. Just truthfully, I think this one would be really rough. What's it like trading at these hours? Hey man, listen, I traded some RTH today. It's probably better to trade now. I'm just gonna I know maybe I'm biased because I trade these hours now, but like maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm converted because I traded RTH today, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it. It's too volatile. It's like anywhere you think the market's going to stop or stall or anything, it runs for an extra like 30 points. Like anything you think it's going to stop at, add an extra 30 points to it, okay? And that's what you have in RTH, like minimum. Too old? Hey, it's never too old. Never too old. Always time to start for a nice little 2-miler, little 5K, 5-kilometer. Never too old. You got to stretch really good. That's the key. You just got to take extra time to stretch. Your old sports teacher came in second in the London Marathon. That is awesome. Second is nuts, man. How fast was that time? Jeez. That's wild. All right, might have missed the long off the lows, I guess. I mean, Suvin, nothing personal, but I still want to see prior day's low. Tore both calves. Whoa. Where's my tea? Okay, is this it? Are they finally going to do it or what? Would be nice. What up, Ginger? How you doing? What's going on? $2:10:03 marathon? That is insane, man. That is insane. Okay, I'm going to tell you what my fastest marathon time is, and I need y'all not to laugh after this dude just dropped the 2:10. I need y'all not to laugh. 5 hours. Okay? It's not good. I'm telling y'all, I was like hobbling towards the end, but 5 hours. That is wild. 2:10 is insane. 3 hours is insane. Yeah, 210 is nuts. Hey, I didn't walk the whole thing. I walked like a significant portion of the last 3 miles because my knee was about to just give out. It was either I walk or my knee is fully just going to blow up. Nice roll off of 600s. Again, Suvin, nothing personal, but you know what I'm waiting for. Where is the price actually? What is it? Basically 530 on the dot is kind of what I want to see. I want to see something. Can I drag this out of... Nah, I can't. Oh, didn't want to do that. Yeah, that's crazy. That is so wild. Still waiting on it. Still waiting on it. We have a lot of volume at the lows. Like we traded higher, traded into count mid here above 600, didn't really put in that much volume higher. And now we're just kind of stacking volume at the lows. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? Final wick back into 75. Oh, not a buy. Hold on. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel all orders. There we go. I would take this on 3 if it sets up. If I get the wick into 75 and then trade into prior day's low, I would take that. Give it a shot. D2 Fly, what up, dog? Yeah, this is a Lucid daily eval. So I've got the 50K daily eval here, and then I've got the funded on life support over here. Gotta breathe some life into the funded later tonight. Not right now, but later. For show. Don't know if I get the fill here, though. D2 Fly, I've got 3 micros queued up right now. They're not going to give it to me, chat, are they? They are not going to give it to me. Pain. What a shame. What a shame. That's all right. I'm equally, if not happier, with the long opportunity than I am than the short. The short is just there because I think it's, at this point, I think it's there. Like, sellers are clearly willing to show up and have an agenda. So at that point, I'm willing to give it a shot on just 3 micros, though. Nothing crazy. But I'd much rather prefer the long. Booyah, I just passed another 20 Lucid daily, 25K. Yo, GG's. Huge, huge, huge. Hey man, take it slow. Trade the same way you trade a anything else you trade. Trade smart. You know, don't do anything stupid. Don't do what I did today. I wish I could show you the trades. Like I wish Tradeaway hadn't like erased them from the prior day. I thought it would keep them. I thought that was how it worked. Maybe I'm thinking of Motovwave though. I don't know. Because I took some dumb trades. Just truthfully, some some really dumb trades. Oh well. MNQ usually 3 to 5 at a time. I'll scale in and out. Nice. See, that's exactly what I did. I scaled in 3 at a time. I was scaling in 3 at a time for that. I don't know if you saw this, but I had this short pulled up earlier of my shenanigans. Hold on, let me go find it again. Had this happen. So these were all 3 MNQ entries. And I just started piling in right here. Felt like big money, chat. Chat, I felt like smart money. I felt like the institutions. I was the algo right here. I sensed the weakness and I pounced. And then I closed it out early. F. Oh, and for anyone that's just joined that hasn't seen the beautiful thumbnail cooked up today as well, here you go. The GGs. It's also some other ones too. Hold on. There's whatever this is. And then it gets even worse. What is this? We got this. Goated. The detail on this one's actually pretty good. Almost too good, honestly. Mr. Market, please either sweep the low or let me in. One of the two. One of the two, please. Nice, D-Right. Nice. Yeah, Matt came up with the ones yesterday, and then a conglomeration of us came up with the ones today in the Discord. Pretty funny, though. I mean, I think a wick back into point of control is reasonable now. Why not? What's stopping the market from doing that, huh? Why not? You know, if the market really wanted to, it would. That's all I'm going to say. No, I can't plead with the market makers. I am limited per my agreement. Let me find the agreement real quick. I'm limited per my agreement as to how many times I can complain or plead or whatever to the market makers under the conduct section. No party shall complain about market makers on more than 2 occasions per day. And I have hit my quota, so I've got to reel it in a little bit. Yeah, for anyone that has not seen this, this is the final agreement. Danny won't be participating, so it's just Jaws, Liam, and Jamie in the running. I've got the signatures from the boys down here. I e-signed mine. So this is the current status of things. Pretty exciting. Pretty, so I wasn't in the lead at any point, but I was like, prior to today, I was in a good spot to like take it from them. Following today, I'm in a horrendous spot. I'm back to last place. Unfortunately, through my own doing. Yeah, Lambra, I'm asking the same thing. Wow, come on, man. What are we doing? What is this? I'm asking the same thing, man. I had that conversation yesterday. Date, month, year, or month, day, year? I don't know, man. Dude, really? Are we for real? I go Liam candle on this. Are we for real? That was my data box. 74 3/4 fully just was 1 point. Awesome. That's exciting. Fully missed by 1 point. F. Be very sad if they go do it now. What up, John Johnson? How you doing? It's popping. Dude, my shoulders are so sore. Yikes. They're gonna do it, aren't they? They're gonna do it. No spicy drinks? Not tonight, man. Just tea. Just straight tea. I just finished my honey green tea, as seen here. And I've got my lemonade green tea, as seen here. And I've got some water. Nothing crazy. What up, Zach? How you doing? What's going on? Can't believe they missed me by 1 tick, bro. Or sorry, by 1 point. 1 singular point. Maybe they're coming back to get me. That'd be huge. That would be massive. Hey, I got filled. 75. Looks looks a little pumpy here. Looks a little sus. A little suspect there. Time to pump, yo. Chill. Chill. No. Yeah, y'all, if y'all didn't know, you see in the chat, the one and only, the legend, Mr. Ryan Beck, Mr. Texas Ryan, is going to be ripping the stream with Jamie tomorrow. What a dog. I'll wake up bright and early for that. Oh man, they tried to give me an option to bail. Oh, this might get pumpy. Back testing point of control on the break. Oh no. Petition to remove Texas from his name if he doesn't wear a cowboy hat. Rip. I will be there at some point. I don't know exactly when, but I will absolutely be there at some point. But yeah, I don't know if I could promise stream open. That's 6 a.m. for me. Yeah, peace, D right, peace. Have a good one. Okay, maybe they want it. Maybe they want it bad enough. Who knows? We'll see. Would be ideal. Again, sorry, Suvin. Nothing personal. Hey, you said it yourself. It's cheap risk, all right? You said it yourself. It's for the cheap risk. So even if it does hit it, you know, at least it's cheap. Okay. Coming into sub 60s. Very nice. I will say though, if you can, I know I was saying earlier I don't love RTH. If you can catch like a heater on like 2 micros on RTH, it is nice because like you can just give it like 100-point stop and just kind of position yourself in like roughly the correct area. Speaking of, I'm going to trim my stop way in. You can catch like roughly the right area with a ginormous stop and then just ride that puppy all day. That is nice, I will say. Big fan of that. Rip. I don't know, Subin. I don't know. We'll see. Still got some volume to work through, so it's by no means a guarantee. You also have to remember I am short, so longs are 3,000 point long Trump candle is on the table at any moment. I mean, at any moment, it's on the table. So just be careful. Only when I'm long, though. Or sorry, only when I'm short. Oof. Oof, coming right back to my break even. Hate to see it. Yeah, right? Mentioned something, immediate pump. Hitting my break even's fine. I mean, obviously I don't want to get a stop out, but at least the stop is like a total of $60, so it's nothing crazy. Come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. Do it. Where's the meme? I need the meme. Let me get the meme. The meme. Do it. Okay, back into the lows. What does order flow look like down here? Let's see. This is convincing, actually. Had a big buyer step in at the 80s and failed so far. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Just saying. Chat, I'm just saying. Think about it. All right, let's go back to the 3-minute. I will say, so I know Sweaty uses the 3-minute for dojis and all that. The dojis haven't really worked for me. I'm just gonna be totally honest. I feel like anytime I get in on a trade, like execution wise, because I'm like, oh, I like this area, looks good, and then a doji happens and I get in, it has not gone well for me. So maybe it's like an RTH thing, but for a like a higher time frame, like intraday view, so not like a multi-day view like this, but like a higher time frame kind of like, oh, what happened during the prior day kind of scene, I do like it. I think it splits the day up pretty nicely, combined with my volume profiles. ATR is 26.5 right now on my 3-minute chart. RIP. It's pretty wide. Oh boy, buyers are still trying it. So right here is like, oh, whoa. I was going to say right here is like where a better trader than me would add right into that LVN as the trade starts working. And you start, if I'm short, I'm looking for buy ups like this and like this, I guess, to get eaten back. This is where a better trader would add. That being said, I don't really know how I feel about adding if we're above this LVN. I'm going to kind of wait for that to flush back down before I press anything else. Or it just rips me out on the stop and, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Mega flush? Yeah, I need mega flush right now. Absolutely need mega flush. Oh, so this, interesting. So this only shows me my dollars open, like my moving P&L as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that one out to play around with that. I mean, at least for now, y'all can see like what the equity and the open P&L is. And obviously, I'll update y'all on as things go. Okay, coming back into said LVN. This is big. I am genuinely looking at I can add more columns. Ah, genius. Look at that. I mean, this would actually be handy to have as well. Will that? Oh, sick. Okay, very nice. That's very cool. If I can grab this, I'll take it. If they want to fill me on this. Big if, I know, big if, but I would take that at this point for an ad. Okay, back to settings. Dollar total P&L. Goat. Put that right there. Nice. Look at that. Y'all are some geniuses. Some Tradeify wizards. All right, I don't think I get this ad, unfortunately, but I'll see. I'll wait and see. One final kick up and then flush it would be huge. And then move my stops down to this prior high as well. No reason to trade back above that at this point. Come on, market. You know you want to. You know you want to give it to me. You know you want to fill my sim liquidity contracts. That sim liquidity looking tasty. Look at all this selling we've got at the lows here. If it snaps, it's going to be violent because there's so much selling that's piled in at the lows. If it doesn't snap, then my short is cooked. Absolutely cooked. Okay, they're coming in for the lows of current session. Still got, oh, just printed a little lower. Frant ran it. I'd like to point out, Frant ran the low by 7 points. Quick little 7-point front run. So far. All right, I'm going to take this ad off for now. I think that opportunity is probably gone and just move this break even. At this point, we swept out current low. Like we either sweep it or we're coming right back up. So I'm going to leave this as is. Indeed, classic Frant ran. Indeed, indeed. I mean, into 500 would be even nicer. Like if this could sweep into 500, that'd be sick. Yeah, expecting a bigger sweep. I am too. That's what I was saying. All this consolidation, all this delta at the lows, like this is a ton of selling. If the sweep is actually there and we're running, then I don't think it's stopping at prior day's low. That being said, I will definitely take like 2 off at prior day's low and then like 500 for the rest maybe. Got to get there first though. Gotta get there first. Thanks, Ryan. I'm trying to journey to holding winners for real. Journey to holding winners. Journey to not closing out early. Journey to not doing this. Oh, just get it over with. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just to make sure I don't catch any slippage if it does rip back up. Hopefully I don't catch any slippage. We'll see. Bro, they're messing around for way too long at these lows. This is so sus to me. This is so incredibly sus to me. I feel like there shouldn't be this much of a fight happening here. Like it's a relatively straightforward trade. I'm going to close 2 and just hold 1 for the continued sweep. I really hate how much they're screwing around at the lows here. I got to readjust all my brackets and all that. And I'm just going to hold this and see if it runs. I'm cooked. Go back up. Rip. $8 p.m. Yeah, top of the hour coming as well. 8 p.m. Oh, you're 8 p.m. I was like, hold on. Hold on. Math ain't mathin'. ES looking strong still. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really need the dollar open down here then, do I? Because I've got total down there, and then you can see my open up here, right? Yeah, y'all can see that. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Easy peasy. And let me put account balance in there too, just so I have it in 2 places. Cash amount? Yeah. Market, just do it. What's a good downside target? 0? 0 seems reasonable. Yeah, I guess that's true, Suvin. Hold on. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Because down the line as well, I want to have this. I'm going to figure out how to do this in OBS. Have this section like pasted somewhere else on the screen a bit larger, as opposed to having it be like super tiny on the bottom. That way it's yeah, I mean, y'all can just see it easier. To figure that out after though. Suvin, how'd you do it as a browser source? And was it on Tradeify? Okay. Okay, everyone calm down. Still 7 points away. Nothing has changed. It was on Tradeify. Okay, but the fact that it can be done is good. Oh, wow. Look at this. There's a big seller on the way down here, and this big seller is currently holding. I mean, it looks primed for the pump, man. Like, or sorry, for the dump. It looks primed for the dump. Like, this is ideal conditions for dumpage. Big buyer at the highs that got stuffed. Big seller at the lows that's still getting paid. It's like exactly what I want to see. I'm glad I at least got the fill at point of control, though. I'll take that. Very happy about that. Cyclospora chart. I just don't really know what like a great target would be. Honestly, I kind of would probably just take it off at Kelt low. Like if we can wick into the lower Kelt, I'll just kill it there. What up, Danny? What's going on? How you doing? Danny, I'm sorry I had to dip out like halfway, not even halfway through, whenever it was. I'm sorry I had to dip out of your stream without saying anything. I got tied up at work. I don't know if you saw Discord, dude. That trade I was yapping about. Let me go find it. This is what it looked like, man. Pain. Pain. This was like 25 micros. Killed it there because I had to step away and go do something else. And then just like 150 points down. Unreal. Yeah, barely, man, barely. Smoked the 25K daily, the funded one. The funded is currently on life support with like 200 in drawdown. Is what it is, though. Working on the 50K daily eval. The time frame, this is a 1 minute. And then I've got a 16 range on this chart. Oh, we're trying. Oh, Suvin, they got you? Okay, they definitely got you now. Rip, sorry. GG's, though. I mean, hey, man, at least it was cheap. At least it was cheap. Sus. 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 Keep going. Keep going. At least give me the lower Kelt. At least give me the fill down here. They're trying, man. They, look at this seller that stepped in at the lows. That finally got us through that low. They are trying. Oh, 2 micros? Yeah, you're chilling, dog. You're big chilling, right? I'm going to trail this down too to like here. No reason to give that anything else. Do it. Do it. Wow. 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 Unreal stuff. Unbelievable. Look at this. Okay, there it is. Nice. Exit, cancel all. Before I put myself in a trade I don't want to be in again. Nice. Oh. Okay. Not bad, chat. Not bad. Nice. Okay, now that we have swept prior day's low, though, y'all know what I'm looking for. I'm either looking for a reclaim of this low, like aggressive reclaim from buyers, or trade down to this LVN at 470, which is from... Let me let this load. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Which is from this super trendy day that I was saying yesterday when we opened up here in like, you know, Narnia up here. I was saying, oh, it would be sick to go take back some of this volume. That would make a ton of sense. And somebody like repair this profile a bit. Looks like we're finally doing it. So I don't mind, like, if we can stall out 450s, I wouldn't hate the long. I also would like it if we reclaim prior day's low. I think all of that is pretty much on the table. So I'm going to keep this chart up for now with that rock over here. Good kill so far, so that's cool. She was unmuted, sorry. That being said, chat, I will be back in 2 minutes. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Danny, if I don't know if you're still here or not, but peace, man. Have a good night. Catch you tomorrow. What up, Gary? What up? Gary, T2P. T2P. Yeah, I just saw something came through. What am I missing here? Damn. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Brutal. Yeah, I know. I yeah. That's all I can really say about that. I hold on. I don't I have to like send that to myself. Like I have to download that and then like because it's on my phone. I don't have Instagram on my computer and signing in, dude, I don't even know what my password is. If I get locked out of Instagram chat, I am toast. I have no idea what my password is. So give me a hot second here. Download. And then like email this to myself, I guess. Hold on, this is some real boomer activity here. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. Hold on. I can send it in Discord and then just show it. Duh. Oh, never mind. I got it through DMs. Very nice. Yeah. Not my finest work. I'm gonna save that one actually. That's hilarious. Oh, you see the icy watch on that too, though? You see the wrist? See the all gold Rolex? That might not even be a Rolex. That might be something real nice. Might be something spicy. Chat, what do y'all think? Is this the next thumbnail or what? Tough. Tough look. Nice. Target's username, full name, address, phone, family, employer. Let me grab the corner. There we go. Why is it drawing? Nice. Look at this. Dude, the way that AI makes my hair is so strange. Like the curls in it is so I don't know, they creep me out. I'll show the other one in a second. That like the bald meadow one, the curls of the hair on like the backdrop of the like the cutting cape thing at the barber, whatever that's called, it just is makes me shiver. Yeah, this is awesome. Exposed. Nice, nice, nice. Yep. Yep. Matt, you won't use that one. You won't actually throw that on a thumbnail. You won't. Yeah, Bald Meadow's been around for a second. Brett is a giant fan of Bald Meadow. Let me find the one you sent. Oh, sick. It's in the Discord now. Awesome. Oh, I gotta scroll. Oh, I actually don't know if I'll be able to find it. This is from like yesterday, so I gotta scroll way up. We did just try reclaiming prior day's low. As of right now, have failed, so I'm not gonna get long here. But I am watching it, chat. I know we're memeing, but I am watching it, trust. Let me find this. Yeah, see? This is another Brett creation. Dude, the Bald Meadows. I forget how that even started. Because that's been around since before the hair thing. Yeah, this thing. Dude, look at the way the AI like makes the hair. Like, just zoom in real quick, if you can, on the hair. Like, look at that. Can I zoom in on it? I can. You see this? Oh, and there's like a bracelet of it on my wrist. Ew. What? Why am I tied to the chair with my hair? Bro, what? Sus. That's so sus. Oh. Yeah, that makes me shiver. I don't like that. Yeah, that Doxer one is all time though. I have to say your face works so well with these AI pics. Yeah, bro, I wish I looked like that in real life. Plastic surgery right now. I'm bringing Matt, I'm bringing these screenshots to a plastic surgeon and saying this. I want this. Do whatever you got to do. What up, Austin? What's going on? All right, swept the low out at 500 so far. A little baby sweep coming back in. So far, still a pretty viable kill, I think. Yo, peace, Guru. My original headshot makes you look a doctor and 10 years older. I mean, I'll take it. I don't think it's a bad thing. Oh, no. Don't say I look like I went to medical school and am intelligent and I look old and wise. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do that. Wonder if we actually bid out of like the 500 sweep or not. This is where my full kill would have been if I hadn't taken it off at 513. Would have been targeting like right 500 on the dot, basically. Very curious. Oh yeah, Ryan, you're picking the background? Yeah, wait, hold on. I don't know if it's too late for this. Matt, I don't know if it's too late or if I can still do it, but a pic of Ryan right here. Be unreal. Absolutely. Dude, I'm jacked in this, by the way. Look how buff I am. Really filling out these sleeves. Oh, a big order at 500. There's the sweep. Yeah, pic of Ryan right here. I mean, it kind of. I think like the facial shape is similar. But yeah, a pic of Ryan right there would be incredible. Yeah. Yeah, for what it's worth, not my finest work. I have no shame in admitting that. It was yeah. Chat, I think honestly, chat, after all that, after all these shenanigans, I think I think I'm ready. I think I'm a little hungry. I think I'm gonna probably eat a banana or two. Probably should eat a banana on stream. I mean, after a great trade like that, how could I not truly? Like it really is banana time, so probably just gonna eat a banana on stream real quick. Got big sellers coming into the lows. Okay, I have to ask. I think Mohammed caught that. Did the rest of y'all not catch that? If not, I'm not spoiling. I'm just going to run it back another day. Whatever. I thought that would get a pop. I was wrong. It's all right. Sometimes you swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's my indication. I would love to see either this volume area where we have this low volume and then high volume right underneath it trade out and then see us like have an obvious reaction there, or I'd like to see a reclaim of prior day's low, like a convincing reclaim, and then get long. Would be my two kind of ticks right there. Yeah, Mohammed, you caught that? Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought about that one today. I was like, yeah, I should try that. But you know, sometimes incredible comedy is misunderstood. What can you say? You know? Naman Sharma, can we look for longs from 430? Brother, you can look for longs from wherever you want. Whatever price floats your boat, that's what you can do. So far, I still feel pretty decent about this kill. I don't think this is like necessarily a premature exit. I don't think. I mean, I'm going to look at this chart tomorrow and see that I'm going to open RTH tomorrow and we're going to be like down here, like sub 29K, and then I'm going to feel like an idiot. But otherwise, I don't feel like this is that bad of a kill. Nice sell so far, though. $261.8. Wait, let me hold on. I don't even know where to find it. Okay, there we go. All right, still pressing lower into 470s. Not bad, not bad. Yo. Pause. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Is this really going to be the watch my short play out for 1,000 points stream? I mean, I can't be mad. Like it literally is the exact trade I wanted. Like it played out perfectly. I can't be mad. The only thing I can change is my execution, and that's a me thing. That's not like a market or whatever. It's fully on me, so I can't be mad. This short from up here was cash money though, especially if you didn't even catch this because there's a dirty sweep here. But if you caught this retest up here at like 440 or sorry, 640, 650-ish for the short there, that is a heater. You're up nice right now. You're closing in on 200 points for short from there. That's pretty wild. Like quad mog? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a big ask. That is a big ask. Like, coulda, woulda, shoulda, I guess, down here held these, but at the same time, honestly, I'm very okay with taking that off. And I think my runner management made sense. If I took 145 total on these two, I took almost as much. Ideally, would have taken this much or more, but almost as much on my quote unquote runner contract as well. So yeah, I gotta stop overanalyzing. Can't be mad at it. What it is, what it is. Move on. Move on. I really would love to see 450 on stream tonight. I'm hoping this doesn't happen at like, 3 a.m. or whatever. But we are at that low volume area, 470s. I'd really like to see a wick into like 450 personally. That would be a little tastier. But this area makes sense to bid from. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It absolutely does. I just would like to see high volume trade. Kind of just like fill out this whole area, not just like an initial pump off of this. But if the reaction down here, like if the pump off of this level 470s is big enough and we can trade back up into like 530s in like a convincing move, then at that point I would consider longs back on the table. Not yet though, not yet. Once upon a time, we hit the dude. I don't know if y'all remember. Yesterday on stream, we were talking about. Well, I was talking about. I was like, "Oh, it'd be nuts to see like we like popped what 29K or something yesterday in Globex, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Oh no, sorry, we popped 30K yesterday in Globex. I was over here talking about like, oh, it'd be insane to see 30K. I wake up or open charts or whatever, it's already gone. And then now we're back down to 29,500. Like these moves have been crazy. It's just so much range. All right, we are coming into 450. Time to lock in here. Put our game faces on. This would be a super interesting area for me to get long from. Personally, I just need to see some kind of stall out, like some sort of sign that buyers are actually here and that I'm not about to just like long the lows and then the floor falls out. Like I can't be the first one participating here, if that makes sense. We gotta see something else that shows there is additional interest in trading here. Yeah, Mitch, you remember. That's exactly that. I was like, oh, 30K is so far away. Like we just popped 29K, popped 29K aggressively. I don't know if y'all remember, I got hosed on that. And then here we are. You hero longed 55? Good luck. Good luck, sir. Huh. Noted. Interesting. Glad to see that this big area of sellers, 560 to 530s, finally played out for some like actual downside. And it wasn't just buy side absorption like we've seen for the last however long, all the way from back here. I can't, oh my God. I can't believe this was FOMC. I can't believe I was down here, like right here, like 27,600, talking about if sellers lose FOMC, I'm never shorting again. That's this feels like it was a year ago. This was July 29th. This feels like it was a year ago. That's crazy. That is wild. Yeah, the spot's looking pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Unreal thumbnail. That one's gonna haunt me for a while. Tough, 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 tough. Zach, you took the 25. GG's. Very nice. Nah, Root, that's just like a me thing. I don't know. There's just something about tea and a mason jar, man. Just hits different. It's also because I put it in the fridge because I want like iced tea. So like I'm not gonna put it in like a Yeti. Like if I put this in the fridge, that's not gonna do anything. So I put it in a mason jar. All right, buyer's kind of stepping up here. Not bad. Not bad. I would throw along like right here maybe, and just kind of pray that I actually get filled on this. Go from there. Have I tried yerba? I don't know how to say the second bar. Is it mat? Is it mate? But yes, I have tried it. I'm not a huge fan. I kind of just prefer my own tea. I don't know. I'm gonna put you all on to something. Costco green tea. Ready for this? Ready for this? Y'all know what I'm talking about right here? Look at this. Goated. Absolutely goated. Mate. Yeah, I know it's a big South American thing. And then we have it in like cans up here, which probably isn't like anything near, you know, the original, like what it's supposed to taste like. But I don't dislike it. I just don't go out of my way to get it, if that makes sense. But yeah, Costco green tea, goated. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Bro, please come back. Please tell me this isn't just like a complete V recovery. That'd be so brutal. Anything Costco goated? Facts, dog. Factual statement. Costco is, I mean, there's a reason why they're worth, you know, whatever. There is a reason. I'm surprised they let their shares get up to this much. Dang, $400 billion in market cap? $400 billion for a wholesale, it's not a grocery store, but like a wholesale store. What's Walmart worth then? 900 billion? Bro. That's crazy. That is, like, honestly insane. Dude, what happened to valuations recently? What happened to the dollar? I remember when like 200 billion was like a huge valuation. Like Apple hitting 200 billion or whatever was like massive. That is crazy. Wow. What happened to the yen? Talking like USD JPY? Fun fact, I used to trade the yen. I used to sim trade, I should say, the yen in like freshman year of high school. I was on like, dude, I don't even know what the website is, but I was on this website that would let you like sim trade the yen on like super laggy delay. And yeah, that was like my first like real trading experience. It's kind of ripping too. I was just scalping USD JPY. Haven't been keeping up with the yen trade unwind? No. I thought that happened. Well, I know like the big blow up moment was a while ago. I remember that happening. I haven't kept up with it since. Why? Like, what should I know? What am I missing? Is a better way to ask. What context am I missing from this? Oh, my watch told me it's been a high stress day. Very nice. You know what? I agree. Today was a lot. Yen at lowest level in years. US to step in to buy it up. Dang. So we're QEing the yen now too. Sick, dude. That's awesome. I wonder what Hector has to say about that. I feel like Hector would have a take on this. Where's Beans at? Yeah, no, I understand. I understand the economies are and the currencies are very much linked at this point. Not linked, but like bound, you know what I'm saying? I get that for sure. I just didn't know we were like fully QEing. All right, moment of truth here, I guess. Do we actually hold? Do buyers actually hold this initial low? This is where I'm going to put the stop. It's kind of like a short-term thing because I wouldn't be that surprised if we do trade a lot lower. Because again, we have so much room to backfill on the higher time frames. But I also wouldn't hate to see that with like an initial target probably here. So if we hit like 520, I will take one off. Or sorry, two off. Wow. Okay. Nice pump. I'm going to move that break even, I guess. No reason to lose money on this. Just give me like a 1 point break even. Something like that. Let me take that off. Take that off. Go to 2. Put 2 for the fill, like up here. If that hits. And then 1 for the fill. Nope, not there. And then 1 for the fill, like up here. That's kind of what I'd want to see. I wasn't expecting such an aggressive pump just off rip there. Pretty surprised by that. That's fun though. I mean, be even cooler if it just keeps going. You know? Oh no. 25 points up is going to be, yeah, no volume for real. 25 points is going to be one way up, one way down. Oh no. No volume in that candle. This is why I need the volume spike. Desperately. I am lost without it. Am I a full-time trader? I'm not DIY. I'm not. I do have the day job. It's like 4 contracts. Sick. I'm glad I am on the side of the strong buyers of the big money. Okay, push. Little wick down and push. Why not? For the boys. For the boys one time. For the boys. I would definitely take 80 to 20 though on 2 contracts. I'm so cool with that. Your boy would not be mad at such a occurrence. This is why I'm saying Tradeify volume profile, even though it's super simple and like minimalist, honestly, kind of goated. Like it's so easy to see exact volumes on this and have like exact entries where you want them. I don't know. I feel like it's just unmatched, truly. Maybe it's just vintage. Like maybe I'm just looking at it with like the perspective of like, you know, like rosy tint. It's like a vintage kind of feel for me, just having looked at it for so long and now coming back to it. Because I started out on Tradeify and then moved over to other platforms after like a year and a half on Tradeify and then never really came back to Tradeify until recently. So maybe it's like a vintage thing for me. I don't know. But something about the volume profile is just so like uniquely satisfying on it. It's actually 596. I was going to say lock in, and I am still going to say lock in, but don't rush it. There is no rush. Don't force yourself. Don't put yourself in a position to take stupid trades just because you want to hit a number. Take what the market offers. That being said, I would love if this pumped higher so I could pass this account too. What's payout target? This is still an eval. I haven't taken anything on the 25K funded. I want to get this account funded first before I touch anything on that so far, just because that one has like minimal drawdown and I'm not going to YOLO it. I think that's dumb, but I am going to trade it separately and just try to give myself like more breathing room on it. Is the plan as of right now. All right, trying to pump higher. Would be pretty sick if we did that. Just saying. Be pretty cool. What up, Todd? How you doing? What's going on? I'm doing okay tonight. I'm doing okay. Significantly better tonight than last night. That's for sure. Last night was not tilting, but frustrating for sure. Movement was just brutal yesterday, as expected. I mean, moved like 1,000 points top to bottom, so not a surprise. Is there nothing big volume-wise up here? I'm kind of surprised, like considering how aggressively we're holding below this little consolidation here from like 07 to 10. I would have thought there would have been like bigger volume here, but maybe it's just this seller still. I don't know. Looks like they kind of want my stop. Looks like they kind of want the stop, man. They can smell it. Am I Slavic? No. I'm my whole like lineage family is from like Poland and Polish area, so like some German mixed into there as well, but mostly Polish. Nothing really to 560 or 580. Yeah, gas me up. Convince me to hold this trade till 30K. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that all counts as Slavic. Yeah, I just think of it as Polish. I don't know what like the whole the ethnicities, I guess, are called. But in that case, yes. Dang, they smell it, man. They smell my stop. Tough. Tough scene there, tough scene. Hate to see it. I'm going to move this up a little bit. I really just want to make sure that I'm not getting slippage on this. Nice, Nicholas, nice. Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, I speak Polish. Like, I'm not just like born, you know, to Polish like descent. Like, I do speak Polish, so I do have that going for me. Oh, they want my stop so bad, man. They can smell it, I'm telling you. If we wick out this low, like right where my break even is roughly, if we wick this out and then come back in, I would potentially re-long because I think it's still like the same trade idea, giving it the same kind of room to work. I mean, ideally, oh, oh, oh. Are they letting me get away with it? No way. They never do that. No way. No way. Do it. Come on, go up. Go up. Go up. Rip it. All right, there it is. Rip. If they wick out this low right here, I'm going to keep my cursor there. If this gets wicked out and then we reclaim it, I will re-long. Because I think it's still the same exact trade playing out with even more confirmation that this low is going to hold. So we shall see. But really good movement tonight, like significantly better than yesterday, which is awesome. Yesterday was brutal, man. Straight brutal. Let me not forget to kill my orders. Just realized I'm muted. My bad. My bad, chat. No way. Bro. Brother. All right, I'm just going to take this off then for now. Let this play out. See what happens. Honestly, ideally, like, aggro sweep this into 450. Kind of nice. Would be. Oh my god. Bro. Not surprised. Not going to long it up here, but not surprised. I mean, go hit 560 at this point. Why not? All right. Well, after missing, not missing, after getting break even stopped and turning and ripping, I think at this point it's probably time to play the very easy and not tilt inducing game whatsoever. Sorry, I'm big faced. I'm just putting this on an area of the screen that makes sense. This doesn't really make sense. Okay. Just throw that right there. Okay. Time to play the very not tilt inducing game. Very easy, very fun, yes. Very exciting game. Very, very good. Oof. That was rough. Do better than that. See how, dude. Is this really gonna pump now? That's gonna be so annoying. If I just caught like an absolute heater of a long and it just, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's really gonna pump, huh? Sick. Sick, sick, sick. I know there's some of y'all watching that know how I feel about this. I'm gonna say it. Break evens are a scam. Ooh. Damn, dude. This checkpoint sucks. Did Yuri make this? Oh my god. Am I missing something? Like, this shouldn't be this difficult, right? I just suck at this? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. Don't roll off. Stop. I don't even know how I'm supposed to, like, I can't. How do I go that way? To hit like a perfect shot to do that. Yo, chill, chill, chill. Oh. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna crash out. Oh, sit there. Wait, oh, no. Oh. Can't believe it went without me. That's tough. It's really tough. Probably gotta chalk this one up in the Hall of Fame. This might be a generational low. Like, we might never see 29,500 again. Unreal. Unbelievable. Who did my wall art? I don't know if I call it art. They're just sound panels. I mean, I just ordered them all on Amazon. Yeah, they're just sound panels. I mean, I put them up, if that's what you're asking. So I guess I had a hand in it. But yeah, they're nothing crazy. 528. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Do I trade crude or metals? I don't. I like pretty much only trade M and Q. NQ/MNQ, one of the two. Depending on how much I want to have that account. This is going to be an unbelievable L if this actually pumps from here. Like an unbelievable L. Like, at what point does it become personal, you know? Whack. Absolutely whack. Yes, come all the way back down, please. Make me feel better about my break-even stop. Come all the way back. Maybe that's the execution method, because the same thing would have happened here if I had moved to break even roughly like 20 points in. The same thing would have happened. I would have gotten wicked out and then it went. So maybe that's just my like an execution adjustment I need to make, is that I need to always leave my stop open at the initial point for one retest. After one retest, if it's not going, like, kill it, it's not going. But give it one retest to like make the move higher or lower, or whatever I'm looking at. Could be a little bit of a learning point for me here. Could be interesting. tea drinking ASMR. New master. I have very little control over that actually. Did it change? It's still liftoff, right? There hasn't been an adjustment since then? Okay, it is still liftoff. I don't know if you were here for that, but there's yeah, cut losses, not hair. Nasdaq to the moon, very good. Fishing, yep. There is a new thumbnail that just recently dropped as of a few minutes ago that I would love to show y'all in case you missed it. Very nice. Very nice. It's not going to come back to my entry, is it? It's just it's gone. It's going to rip back up to Kelt mid at least, like 550s, right? Rip. Absolute rip. Could make trading cards? Yo. Interesting. Not a bad idea. Yeah, GG's, Nicholas. GG's. Appreciate that. Todd, it is okay, Todd, I can promise you, it is coming. Not anytime soon, but I didn't specify a timeline, okay? So give me some room. Give me some time and room. I don't know exactly when either. That's all I'm going to say. I will keep my word. I'm a man of my word, even though it was not a legitimate way of getting to the result. I will keep my word, and it will happen at some point, just not right now or in like the near future. Depends what your definition of near is, because like it's all relative, but not in the near future. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. But it will happen, I promise. And it'll be extremely entertaining. Y'all also know when it's happening. I'm not just gonna like hide that and just drop it one day. Like y'all will know. It's gonna be so funny though. I'm really hoping that we like kind of, you know, chill out up here and come back down and like retest these lows. Because I selfishly, I don't want this to be the whole move that I just fumbled. Very selfish, I know, but sorry. Matt rage quit golf. F. Rage quitting kind of hard golf. Who would ever do that? I can't even imagine who would ever do such a thing. Truthfully, I would never. I mean, never catch me doing that. I will see it through. When I put my mind to something as important as kind of hard golf, I see it through, you know? Under no circumstances would I ever bail out of kind of hard golf a little early because I get a little tilted, okay? Ignore that shot. Oh, that was perfect. Look at that. Might be the best to ever do it, honestly. Oh, that was nice. Go. No, I was supposed to go that way. Man. Just added 2 shots for no reason. All right, let's get through this once. F. F. Stop it. Oh my god. Dude, this part, is this where Matt rage quit as well? Because this part sucks. This is awful. Yuri, if you're here, take notes. This is horrendous. We did it. Let's go. Czy urodziłem się w Polsce? Nie. Nie, urodziłem się w Stanach. Ale rodzice są Polski. 19. 7 under. Who better? Who is better? No one. Which volume am I using? On Tradeify or, oh yeah, I guess assume on Tradeify. I got this one, and like this little box thing, chart settings, whatever. I just got day volume profile checked. That's what this is. Easy peasy. Sellers are trying to kind of wick this lower. Curious to see how volume holds up here. I mean, from like an intraday profile perspective, like strictly just looking at today's profile so far, this does look pretty trendy. This is normally what you expect to see on a trendy session, is high volume, moves out of it, leaves low volume behind, sets new high volume, moves out of it, leaves low volume behind. Just food for thought. I am going to keep, I'll have to draw them on manually, but that's fine. I am going to keep these boxes marking out like the really big psych numbers, the 1,000 psych numbers up, just as like a little, I don't know, like Easter egg kind of thing. Just to see how it plays out. Like this is kind of sick, dude. Off open, rally into it. Big seller step in, get short. And we've been selling ever since. Kind of huge, man. Could be the tech. Could absolutely be the tech. This really looks like it's just going to go up, huh? F. That's so tough. Certified tough. Chat, for what it's worth, if y'all haven't checked this out yet, and this is going to be the only time I mention it, don't worry. But if y'all have not checked this out, the link I'm shooting off in the chat real quick, that's my personal landing page, but also on that website, which I can do real quick with y'all, Matt has vibe coded a lovely quiz that if you're new to trading, or if you're just new to props, or if you're new to these offerings, like these firms, is a pretty cool thing to do. So like, I'm just going to pass it. I'm going to pass it. I can't fail this one. I'm going to do this quiz for myself real quick so I can just see how this works. So I have past evals. Wouldn't say I regularly trade fundeds. I have a bad habit of over leveraging. How do I want to get started? I totally fine trading for a few days. I don't care if it takes like a week to pass. I'm fine with that. You just got to be careful with intraday drawdown, because it can get dicey. You just got to be careful. I really like daily access to payouts personally. That's why I'm trading the Lucid 25K. Sorry, the Lucid 50K daily. I really like daily access to payouts once you're above the buffer. I think that is a really cool idea. I'm going to put myself here. So the website is recommending me a take profit trader 50K, which I do have. I'm just not trading it right now. But anyways, go check it out if you're interested. Pretty cool tool he's built, especially if you're newer to the whole game. I think it's a very interesting thing to kind of click around on and just see what might pop up for you. I would love if this comes back to my entry again. I'd really like that. That way I can at least like justify to myself, okay, made the right decision, etc. You know, like this, that, and the third, like woo up the bam. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Don't want to put the cart before the horse here. You know, put the pavement before the car. Put the old hose before the water balloon. You know what I'm saying? Got to avoid that. Yeah, Mitch, or just really low leverage. Like for a 50K, for example, you have a 2K max drawdown. Like, I mean, depending on how big your stops are, I guess, and depending on like how large of a move you're looking for, you could definitely get away with like 2 micros as like a totally safe. Like, if you want to be just totally safe and like trade an intraday account, whether it's a funded or eval, the same way you would an end of day account, 2 micros is a pretty safe bet for leverage. Can I explain the trend volume thing? Sure. Let me have these side by side so you can see this. When you have, and actually, let me go back a day. This is an even better example because this actually trended up really aggressively. When you have in a trend day, and some of it is like it was visible in hindsight, but also some of it is visible, like let's say off the open, like this is the opening candle right here. Off open, you know that we're opening up here on volume. We have put in volume below us during the overnight and have already pushed out of it. Off the open, we just immediately run away from volume. We're not going back towards it, we're pushing straight away from it. And then during the day, we're putting in these build outs, if you want to call it that, these high volume nodes where there's a lot of transactions happening. And then we don't stay there. We move away from those areas. The market clearly has an agenda at that point to trade to a different area, whether that's long or short, depends on the day. But there's clearly an agenda in the market to keep price exploration going, again, whichever direction it's moving. This one's a really nice example when we actually put in the most volume on the day there for point of control and then pushed out of it again. That is that's like peak slow grind. Like it does not get more trendy than that when you move point of control up to the highs and then push out of it. So I hope that helps a little bit. That's kind of what I look for and how I identify a trend is whether volume is following suit. It's really going to do it, huh? It's really going to push it. That's so tough. Rip. No, I'm looking at like I just walked through volume. I'm really just looking at volume and like looking at whether we're overextended or underextended. That's why I have the Celts up. These give me an idea of whether price is like significantly kind of away from its average. That's what this yellow orangish line is up here. Is the two? It's basically a 200 moving average. Is all this is with like deviations around it. So if we're overextended and at an area of volume, I'll take it. Like that was the idea on the long. Idea on the short was that we were going to go sweep prior day's low, which we did because we opened here. Prior day's low was a very obvious target to trade out. And we had tried to trade higher and we're rejecting those highs. So next logical step is, okay, go lower. Man, I can't believe I was long from right here. It's up 50 points right now. Rip. Hurts a little bit, man. Hurts a little. Chat, I do want y'all to hold me accountable to this. Moving forward, I am instituting a rule. Hold me accountable, please. If you see me moving this or messing with it during a trade, hold me accountable. I will not move my break even stop or my stop to break even until I have given price an opportunity, just one opportunity like this, to retest my entry. After that, if it holds and moves away like it did here, go break even, totally fine. At that point, it doesn't make sense to take a loss anymore, but I do have to give it one opportunity to do so. Okay? That's it. Very simple rule, but I feel like I need to institute that. Gotta do it. It's still going. It's still going. Pain. Absolute pain. It's kind of accelerating into the highs too. Rip. Oh no. That being said, going back to the whole like volume analysis part, if the like small downtrend we have shaping up here is actually going to play out though for a larger move and we keep going down, then this low volume area from like 550 down to 530-ish is where I would expect sellers. So in this case, 550 to 530, this is where I would expect sellers to step in and hold. This is the way with break even. Yeah, you just got to get comfortable like holding that risk open. But yeah, man, I think so. I think that is the move. It's not the first time that would have paid out for me. It's not the first time. It was a snipe of an entry too, like an absolute snipe of an entry. Yo, GG's Ryan. For anyone that missed it, Ryan in the chat, Texas to Ryan, is going to be on Jamie's stream tomorrow morning, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern. Convert that to whatever time zone you're in. But starting 6 a.m. Eastern, the boys are going to be ripping. So make sure to go hang out there too. That will be Ryan's, I believe, first time on stream, which will be pretty sick. It's pretty exciting. I'm very hyped for that. I will be in the chat. I don't know at what time, but I will be there, I promise. I'm very excited to watch it, though. Good luck, boys. Have a good one. Wow. Dude. Rip. Oh, that sucks. That's so annoying. Oh, I just saw this. Thank you for the shout in the chat. Koei Block. Thank you. Straight from the man himself, Mr. AJ. DLL now optional on Pro and Flex. After overwhelming response, here's how it works. Trade DLL on and you unlock a lower price in your account. Prefer full flexibility and don't mind a higher price, no DLL. So this was already a thing on the dailies where you could choose. Throw that up in 1 second. This was a thing on the dailies where you can choose whether you want intraday or end of day and whether you want a DLL or no. And it changes like your price on it, which is really cool. So you can kind of customize. It looks like they are doing the same for Pro and Flex. So it's across almost all of their accounts except for the directs. So that's pretty cool. Fire emoji. That is pretty cool. Yes, work to Koei, use code TBM. Y'all know the drill. Okay. Bit of an aggressive spike there. Don't hate it. I mean, this is the area I was saying that I would like for a short, you know? They trade this aggressive seller here. Please give me an opportunity to get in. Please. Dang, just short kelp mid, I guess. Rip. Back below prior day's low, which is interesting. I would take the short there if I got it. Something like that. Now that we're back below prior day's low, wicked into the kelp, reclaimed it. Could be interesting. For like new lows on the day would be nice. Okay, filled. Moment of truth. Chat, they might cook me. They might absolutely smoke me on this one, chat. We will wait and see. Might get barbecued live on stream. Be a yikes. Anything below this like big HVN area, like basically, I mean, perfect stop, honestly, for me. Like anything below this big area, like 575 to 550, I'm totally okay with holding through. I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, next target to the downside would be like 300, 29, 300. For like the runner contract. That's already off sick. If it were to get there with like 2 coming off on the way down, somewhere down here. And then this guy just all the way down here. If it gets there, I mean, remains to be seen. I'm going to let this first contract, potentially this first exit work. We'll see if he gets there. So far, it's kind of aggressive still, but we'll see. Massaging my neck right now. I have a knot on like the back up here. I don't know if it's a knot, but it definitely feels like very stiff, which is annoying, obviously. No, go down. Go down, market. Let me find the meme ahead of time. Don't have to look later. I'll just find it right now. Where's the meme? Oh, this is a classic. Not what I'm looking for, but this is a classic. Sorry, searching through the meme library here. This is also a classic. A lot of classics in here. Very nice. This is one of Gary's creations. Excellent stuff. Dude, I'm just going through my meme library. Honestly, there's some bangers in here. This is hilarious. Where's the one I'm looking for? Oh, found it. Okay, I have it. Actually, there's this too. And then I've got the stop out meme ready to go if and when it stops out. Throw that on once it happens. This almost be 5 minutes ago. Nice. Oh, go down, Nasdaq, go down. I know you want to. At least retrade 450 again. Like at the very least, retrade 450, you know? It'd be really rude to not do that. Just saying. Extremely rude. Oh no. It's accelerating into the highs. Oh no. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm cooked. I'm fried. I'm absolutely barbecued. Absolutely smoked. It's over. It is over. They can smell my stop. Yeah, very possibly. Song, very, very possibly. Honestly, that would make so much sense. That would make total sense. I wouldn't be surprised at all. F. What a brutal stop out here. Absolutely brutal stop. It has pumped. You're not wrong. It has pumped. Tough. What else do I have in my my meme library here? Oh, this is a classic, and I mean like a generational classic. This one has history. This is so funny. Nice. What's up, Reformed? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Reformed. I'm in a trade. I'm taking a heat, and I am looking through the meme library. Nice, nice, nice. This is good too. Very good. Some of these I can't show. Oh, I need one of these right now, man. Desperately need a bailout here. Need one of these. Need this one to come through real quick. Would be sick. Oh my god, I can't believe I found these. This one applies as well. I don't know if anyone here remembers this. This did the rounds a while ago. I say a while ago, I mean like 2 years ago. This was doing the rounds. That's it. I got to the top of my library. Very nice. Wow. I'm also about to get stopped. Sick. It's exciting. Oh, well. Ripperoni. Oh, it's just accelerating. Well, this long would have been outrageous. 100 points. 100-point lock-in would have been sick, but whatever. Sometimes you just fumble your break-evens, I guess, is the lesson here. I already know what Lambra would say to this. Tough. Because trading's hard, bro. It's one of the hardest things you can do with your time, honestly. F. Maybe there's hope, chat. Maybe there's hope. Maybe they flush it right here. 50 points straight down. Yusha, yo. What's up? What's going on? Honestly, if I can even just get the bailout right here for break even, I would take it. Just to get out of this trade, I would take it. Unlikely, but I would take it. We have retraced, by the way, all the way back to where my original short was. All the way back up. Oof. Have we even hit 50% on the it's not what I wanted. Have we hit 50% on the retracement of this day? We have not. Imagine we front run that. That's gonna be crazy. What does a range chart look like here? Man, I would have hated to be long this. I mean, being long this whole way up would have sucked. Making money the whole way up, risk-free, would have sucked. I don't know about that one. It's a little dicey. I'd be more interested in doing that to the downside. I did do that earlier for what it's worth, reformed. If you're not, you should join the Discord. It's on the like bottom right of the screen, the link to join it. We'll type that in and then join it. But I did post this in the Discord earlier. I did do that earlier. Look at this trade. I took like, I DCA'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, I think. And took like 25 points total on this. Was in for like 25 micros. And then killed it. And then it just tanked. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay, if this can like actually get back to my break even, like no joke, I would take this. Like no joke, I would take this just as a bailout. A Mantis Classic. Hey man, sometimes if you get the bailout, if you get the opportunity, you got to take it. This is one of those opportunities. One of those moments that if I got the opportunity, I would have no issues taking it. No, my name is Jaws. What's up? This is Matt's channel, but I stream on his channel. The goal is to have a 23-hour live stream coming up at some point, which you can find if you go to that link in the bio or the link on the pinned comment. I mean, this is me. Hello. This is what I'm trading. Hello. And then if you go to live streams, you can see all of the other streamers and their schedules. So highly recommend you go check that out. All right, market, please do it. Please do it, market. Be nice for once. Like, even if I take this stop and I'm down like net, I think I'd be down like net 100. I don't know. I'd basically be flat on the day if I took the stop. Even if I'm down, like, I closed up like 800 yesterday, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's a little bit of a skill issue on my part, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of it, considering fumbled the absolute beep out of this long, but whatever. Yeah, Vitality. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it'd be like that. No way. They're going to do it. It's getting a little accelerating a little bit. Come on. Bail me out. Give me the bailout. I'm going to trim this. If we rotate back up, I don't want to be in this. I want price to just wick into my exit, wick into my break even, and give me the option for the bailout. Please. Mind y'all, for anyone looking at the contract, this is not me complaining with the market makers. I am still within my contract. I am simply pleading with the market makers, okay? There is a difference. There is a difference. Nice. Let's go. That's awesome. Let's go. Oh, I don't even have words anymore. Imagine it just flushes 300 points from here. That'd be outrageous. That's so funny. We got out of that one, chat. We're safe. Safe. Banger trade. Yes, all 3 points. All 3 points secured. What an exit, by the way. Oh my God. What an exit. Chat, this is a live look at what just happened. Oh, wait, hold on. Stand by, stand by. Wow, what an exit. My God. Chat, this is a live look at what I just pulled off right here. Sliding into home base. Incredible stuff. Real smooth. Unreal. That's pretty funny. That's frame worthy. I'm gonna frame it. I'm framing that garbage. What a ridiculous trade. That's crazy. Fave baseball team? Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really follow baseball like at all. And I mean at all. Like I couldn't even tell you who won the last World Series, or I think that's what it's called. I don't follow baseball at all. I'm sorry. I follow like American football. I was loosely, kind of, not really following the World Cup. I was kind of bandwagoning the Knicks, honestly, only because I'm in like the New York bubble, the New York area. So I was bandwagoning the Knicks real nice. Dude, the big brain play would have been to reverse right here. Get out for scratch and then reverse. Would have been the absolute mega mind play. My brain would have been too big to comprehend if I had pulled that one off. That would have been some real galaxy brain stuff. It's straight pumping out of that, by the way. That's crazy. That is absurd. What an unreal save. I had to note down that timestamp. That's crazy. Time's it? 10:33 Eastern? That is crazy. It's still pumping. Wow. This long, man. This long. That one hurts a little bit. I'll be honest. That one stings. Considering I read it perfectly, like I couldn't have read this better other than not using the break even there. But like it would not have been better than that. That's crazy, man. I gotta say, chat, well, I almost kicked my jar of iced tea. I traded RTH today for the first time in like a while, and I'll be honest, I kind of prefer Asia. Like when overnight and Asia are like actually moving, which tonight they are, like when it's actually moving nice, honestly, I kind of prefer this. It's just so much less wicky. Like the areas you kind of expect to play actually play out now versus an RTH, man. Like every area that I had marked or like was looking at, immediate like 30-point minimum overshoot. Like it was not stopping or in that area, it was blowing right by. It was just so hard to read. So I've personally been liking it. Psychological one, yeah, like it's just easier on the mental. That being said, I'm saying all this, like last night's Globex was horrendous. I can show y'all right here. Oh, maybe if you traded like London or something, looks like we had some movement there. That looks solid, but like, dude, last night's Globex started here. This is a gap down and then, or sorry, that was earnings, started here. And then I hopped on around right here. Like, look at this. This is horrendous. I mean, maybe if you just like bought the long down here and held it for like 80 points, you're doing okay, but tough, like tough to trade. Just straight paint drying. What an exit. I ever trade oil? Not really. I have before. I'm not going to say that I frequent it or that I even like it. I have. I've traded. At this point, I've like messed around with every major traded asset for props, at least like within the prop world, every major traded asset for sure. Like I've traded all of the big four US equity indexes, traded gold, traded oil, traded silver, traded cattle, traded lean hogs. What else? I think I touched wheat like once. Traded treasuries, ZN. Traded micro Bitcoin or nano Bitcoin, whatever it's called. So like I've touched, I feel like all of the big like prop pieces. Oh yeah, natural gas, crude, heating oil. What's HG? Is that like heating gas? Copper. Oh, I have not touched copper. You got me there. What's copper doing? Why do I feel like this is probably like obscenely leveraged too? I have traded lean hogs. I don't even want to know what the leverage on this is. Like silver is so sneaky leveraged. Like SIL is the micro silver. I'm gonna go to the forward contract. SIL is micro silver. SIL, one silver is more than enough to blow an entire 50K account. It's nuts. And then obviously silver itself is even worse. Man, stop going to the Q contract, man. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. WU? What is WU? Woo. Oh, is that a stock? The Western Union? I don't really trade equities like that. Trade futures for several reasons. Yeah, you remember that, Tiger? Silver and gold? That was nuts. And maybe copper too. I don't know, but I know silver was the big one. Silver was crazy, bro. There's a dude in the Discord. Again, shameless plug, join the Discord. There's a dude in the Discord that literally called, like no joke, straight called the top on silver. Let me go to a silver chart so y'all can see this. Is the high still 121? Yep. Oh, it traded a little past 121. Is that like a difference? Oh, that might be a contract difference though. On the contract that we were trading at the time, the high on that contract was like 121.5 or something, like exactly. And he called it like 2 weeks out, like somewhere down here, and it was in the 80s. He goes, silver's gonna hit 121 gigawatts. And then it did. Crazy. Yup. Yup, Mantis knows. Insane. One of the craziest snipes I've ever seen, honestly. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, GG, Zach, passing the account. Let's go. That's awesome. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Todd, it was absolutely bonkers, man. It's freaking wild. Michael, I'm not Matt. My name is Jaws. Hit the link in the description or the pinned comment. I have like a little landing page you can find, but I am not Matt. Sorry to burst your bubble there, boss. A lot of sellers in this area the whole way down. Had one large buyer down here, and then mostly sellers. I know, Mantis, I know. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's doing okay. Yeah, just a lot of sellers, honestly. Fat sell here, reclaimed it. Dang. Called the long, just didn't execute on it. Whatever. It really do be like that sometimes, huh, chat? I mean, I don't really know what else I'd be looking for here. If you got long down here, like 470s, 480s, like honestly, now that we're back above prior day's low, obvious target kind of just looks like 680. Yeah, JOZ. Kind of just looks like 680, man. New highs in the session would kind of track here. Just a little bit. Tired. This, no joke, would have been like a 100-point trade. That's kind of crazy. That is pretty outrageous. Reformed. I'm going to be on for like roughly 20 more minutes. I normally get off like 11 Eastern. Unless I'm in a trade that I'm still in, and then I just let it run a little longer till the trade's out. How do y'all feel about... Whoa, that's not what I wanted. How do y'all feel about these? The nanos coming to the markets. And we talked about it earlier. We have some new people in here. I'm pretty excited. Pending regulatory review. It's going to get approved. There's zero chance it doesn't. I'm pretty interested. Full port 1,000 nanos as opposed to 1 mini. Okay. Sure. I'd be pretty curious. I want to swing trade some nanos is what I want to do. That is what I'd like to do. Oh my god, it's still going. Bro. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pain. Straight pain. I'm going to screenshot this real quick. Oh, that's, yeah, tough. That's tough. All right, I'm back. That's tough. You hate to see it. You hate to see him do it to me like that. Pumping very hard indeed. GG's, Juan, GG's. It's funny. The all caps makes it funnier. Yo, Mitch, you brought it back to break even? Wait, which one was this? Was this the 25K that was like just in the trenches? Because if so, GG's. That's awesome. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Very nice. Hey, man, now you just got to keep it slow, keep it easy, keep your leverage light, make smart decisions. Don't do what I did. 970 is, so you have $30 in drawdown. That is unreal. 15 points on one micro. That is insane. Good job, dude. Like, just straight up good job. That is awesome. Golf clap, golf clap. It's just for you. Just for you. Golf clap. Hey, what up, Skitsy? How you doing? What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Whoa. I don't know about that one. Song, are you trying to short this? Just another evening trading. Just another day. Another day, another dollar. In some cases, more than $1. You are trying to short it. Good luck, sir. Good luck. I wish you the best. Whoa. Better. It's funny. I mean, do we go back and retest volume here? Is it like a quick little 575s look or what? Maybe. Hey man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay safe. I will not be participating in those activities. Good luck though. Let me look at, can I get some of the stats on this account so far? Curious. That's today's. Like this week we got. I mean, that's good. Let's try to keep it that way. Unfortunate loss here, 500 to the dome, but otherwise, like this looks decent. Obviously, this distribution could be fixed. Not ideal, but otherwise looks okay. What's my most profitable time of the day? 3:30 apparently. Okay. Oh, that was from today though. Not bad, not bad. Let's keep this going up, huh? Hey, what up, Mike? What's going on? What is poppin', Mike? Oh, it's as low as it goes. Okay, interesting. Solid, solid. Oh my god. What's this look like on the range chart? Oh, the sneaky little range chart. Mike. Mike, one, I'm glad you caught the dope short. GG's. Second, Mike, do you want to see something? You want to see something about a short? I'm going to show you something. Okay, top secret. F. I DCA'd into this like 8 times and was total exposure was like a 25 micro position or 24 or something. Killed it here for like plus 800 on the day. Immediate 150 point dump. Tough. You hate to see it. Also, we have a new thumbnail dropping very soon. Very nice, very nice. That one's funny, dude. Yeah, in Spain without the S, exactly. Big buyer showed up here and is currently supporting. Looks like Dexter. What? You mean looks like Dexter? Look up a photo of what Dexter looks like. From like Dexter's laboratory? Is that what we're talking about? It looks like Dexter. Nah, this is a troll. There's no way. This is a troll. My man said looks like Dexter. What? Bay Harbor Butcher. Huh? What are we talking about? I have no clue what this is. Okay. I'm gonna just X out these tabs and leave it there. I just Googled it. Interesting. All right, everyone can have their own opinion. Green tea thumbnail next for sure. For sure. It's just me swimming in a pool of green tea. That'd be fire. The lore accurate, honestly. Lore accurate. I just don't like see a way for me to get involved with anything here. The green tea whisperer, maybe. Definitely got to include the whispering because that's just like my running bit at this point. It's funny. Yeah, I don't really like see a place or a way or a reason for me to get involved, so I won't be doing so. You know? Kind of messed up that this long didn't work out. Look at all this 3-minute bait down here. 3-minute wicks to the downside, just straight baiting the longs and then flushed it. Hate to see it. If you're a long, if you're a short, love to see it, right? I can't get over how nicely it seems. Again, it seems that these this like 1,000-point strike zone seems to play. That is very interesting to me. Even like down here, I can't believe we went 29K to 30K in one day, man. What are we doing? Traded back down. What a long this was. My God. Trade back down, grinded through it, retested, of course, during London session, as it always does, and then just straight ripped. That's crazy. This was a nice poke above the high and fail. I think I was trying to long this at one point. I think. That was a terrible idea. Oh, this is like right off Tokyo Open. Yeah, I was trying to long that. What a skill issue that was. F. Ripperoonie. Oh, I'm tired, man. Yeah, I just don't really see like a great way to get involved here, though. I know it's also like, do I really want to be in a trade right now? Not really. Just kind of chilling. I think longs are very reasonable all the way up until, did we run session highs? Is that new high? No, it's not. Up until like 680s. I think higher time frame, not higher time frame, current session time frame target is probably like 680 to the long side, so about 100 points more to the upside. Maybe, again, if you're able to find a spot with decent risk for it. I also wouldn't be surprised to see us just wick right back into prior day's low. There's a lot of volume and a lot of time left until tomorrow's RTH session. I know this is like the most like trader thing you ever heard of, like, could go up, could go down, duh. But it does feel like a bit of a, at least with where it is right now, it feels like a little bit of a coin flip because we have traded below and now reclaimed prior day's low. So longs are back on the table to then get long leaning against prior day's low and go target like 29,850 prior day's point of control. Like, that's a valid trade at this point. That being said, you can also look at it from the short side of we still have a ton of structure down here, all these HVNs and LVNs to go clean up to the downside that we haven't convincingly cleaned up yet. So there's that too. I will add, we did bounce off of this point of control from that session. We have traded that and are trading above it. So like if I had to choose one, if you force me to be in a trade right now, again, this is just what I'm saying. This is not financial advice. Please make your own decisions. If I had to be in a trade right now, I'd rather be long than short. But that's just how I'm looking at it personally. Again, please make your own decisions. That is it's kind of just like what's going through my head though, how I view that. Traders Skeets, that's I mean, it could go up, it could go down. It will most likely be volatile, so I would bank on that, on some volatility. But yeah, I mean, just it's a good time to be flat. Let's go with that. It's a good time to not be in a trade, you know? Not being in a trade is equally as valid as being in a trade a lot of times. And the sooner you like recognize that and learn it, honestly, the better the journey is going to go for you. Something I have to remind myself of like every time. But I think chat. Oh, does it compare? Yeah, it can definitely be pretty big. It depends on like macro environment as to like whether like that specific news report holds a lot of weight at that specific time. So like if we're like around like speculation of like a rate hike or something, that'll probably have like a bigger impact than not. But yeah, everything in context. Anyways, chat, before I hang around here too long, I'm gonna head off. Have a good night. To recap, I only traded the 50K Lucid daily eval. It's an eval. Got short down here, scaled out nicely. Coulda, woulda, shoulda held for a bunch more, whatever. I'm honestly a lot saltier about fumbling this long, but that's on me. Fumbled it. Break even rule is now in place to prevent that. And I am extremely lucky to have gotten out on this trade. Extremely lucky. So all in all, not a terrible trading session. Obviously a lot of room for improvement, but hey, I'll take it. So that's all I got. If y'all are going to continue to trade, be smart, be patient. And if you're around starting 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning, convert to whatever time zone you are, then I'll be hanging out, but I'll be in the chat of Jamie and the Texas Ryan hosting a stream together in the morning. So GG's. Have a good night. I will see you bright and early for the 6 a.m. live stream. Again, Jamie's hosting, Ryan's joining. Should be fun. Ryan's a funny dude, and Jamie's a phenomenal host. So I hope to see y'all there. But otherwise, have a good night, GG's, and I will see you.